I'm Mary Pierce for HollywoodEastConnection.com, and we've decided to take our writing to the lens of our DB to explore Hollywood East together. So let's go.
Okay, Rodney was one of my idols, and my brother Mike came out to LA when Rodney was auditioning people for the HBO Young Comedian special. And I went up to him and I said, Rodney, I'd like to audition for your show. He said, kid, I just seen 1,500 people. If you could be in New York maybe next week. And Mike said, yeah, he'll be there. So Mike flew me to New York. We went in, and I went on stage. I was the first one up. He had already made his selections. I blew the room out, and he said, now I gotta make room for you. And we became friends. I ended up doing 2 movies with him, and I visited him about a month before he passed, and he mentioned me in his liner notes in his book. You know, I mean, I was thrilled. I got to be good friends with Rodney Dangerfield, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, and of course Robin Williams. I mean, but like Jack Benny, I met him, George Burns. You know, I mean, I met people. Granted, they were at the end. They died like the only one I didn't meet was Gleason, which is the reason why I'm in show business today. But I followed the greats, and I really was a historian of the art, you know, of the stand-up. I never really took it serious on my end, but I knew and I respected all the people that came before me. And you know, like Joan Rivers, you know, I got to be friends with Joan Rivers, and people ask me about her. She's one of the most incredible women I've ever met in my life, both on and off stage. She's just so funny, and she's brilliant. She's brilliant lady. This has gone much farther than I ever thought, because it all started as a joke, and I've been blessed. I've had a good career, and who knows. Now, you had mentioned me earlier, and I don't mean to ask one of your questions, but you said it was like Hollywood East. Mm-hmm. And I was glad yesterday because there are 3 movies being shot right now in Boston. Mm-hmm. Zookeeper with Kevin James, who I love, great guy. Tom Cruise is just about to start filming a mega movie. I don't even know the name of it.
Wichita, an untitled name, Wichita.
Yeah. It's huge, though. It's like, you know, big production. And Ben Affleck, who for some reason I can never get any of his movies. I've done 3 movies with Matt Damon. Very nice boy, Matt Damon. But you know, Ben Affleck, I was born 10 blocks from where he grew up, and I can't even get into one of his movies. And he wants Boston people. Ben, is this Boston enough? I don't understand it.
Yeah, his casting calls are all like, we want a thick Boston accent.
We want thick Boston. I want people from Boston. I am Boston. When I went to LA about 25 years ago, they'd say to me, you can have the movie, you can lose the accent. And I'd get up and I'd start walking out. They go, where you going? I go, I can't. I want to. I don't want to. I sound like a cartoon. But this is how I sound. And this is what the people from Boston sound like. I am doing the last season of Rescue Me now. As a matter of fact, I start shooting that next week. I'm also shooting a show for Fox called Brothers. It's an all-black show. I'm the only white member of the cast. And I play sort of a racist white Boston cop. I don't know. Who don't particularly care for black men, but I love black women. I've got the jungle fever. And I married a beautiful gal, Trishina Arnold, she plays the mother on Everyone Hates Chris, and she is the sister of C.H. Pounder, who is married to Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, Michael Strahan, and of course my good friend Darryl Chum Mitchell. So it's on Fox. It debuts September 25th. So I'll be doing both shows this season. And then hopefully I'd like to do a new show. Well, there's a couple of new shows. One with Dennis Leary producing, and another one with Peter Tolan.
Yeah.
Oh God, baby!
We feeling the World Series? What are we thinking?
You know, we have a team that it's just that it's a team. It's a great team. We're not going to catch the Yankees, but hopefully, if we don't get the chance, someone knocks them out of the playoffs, and if not, we have to take them on, and we've been in the playoffs. But yeah, I think it's with this team, anything can happen. I'll give you the most valuable piece of advice I was ever given. It was from my mom. who just passed away yesterday. She was with my mom. She left us yesterday. She said, just be yourself. And, you know, I said, I don't understand. She goes, just be yourself. You know, you are a very strange boy. And if you go out and you act like yourself, people will have to laugh, because I laugh every time you enter the room. And she goes, I love you, but you're crazy. And when I finally became myself, you know, because I stole the Woody Allen routine to get on stage, to begin this whole thing. I owe grave apologies to Woody Allen. And I got standing O's. And a little old guy came backstage to me and said, Mr. Clarke, you're brilliant, but you shouldn't steal Woody Allen's material. I said, what are you? What? You get the fuck out of here, get up. I've never done anyone else's material since. I mean, I may do a joke that's, you know, eminent domain. I mean, but no comedians or people's personal bits. I don't believe in that. I think, you know, I respect how hard it is, because, I mean, I've been doing it for 35 years. And I just, when I'm myself, people seem to like it the most.
Lenny, thank you so much.
You really made you.